That's suspicious. That's weird.
Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and yesterday we had the Invincible episode 6, and it was fantastic. I absolutely am loving the show. I think it's probably the best superhero show on television right now, but we're going to talk about it, so spoiler warning, we're going to go through it in its entirety. Now, it opens up by establishing that there has been these kidnappings on the local college campus. And we see that same person is experimenting on them by making them more like cyborgs and replacing their body parts with machines. Now, since Monster Girl, Black Samson, and Invincible were near death after the last episode, we open up with them being rushed into their individual operating rooms, all in grave, terrible condition. Monster Girl specifically is bad, and Robot intervenes to help. Now, this is weird to me. I'm gonna say it. The whole Robot being kind of in love with Monster Girl relationship is so odd. I don't exactly get it. But we finally get to see Mark wake up. Six days later. Yes, 6. And his first worry is Amber. And when he is able to finally visit her, he does. And they decide that because of everything that has gone on, it's best that they actually start over. So they decide to give their relationship kind of a fresh start, right? So Mark and William decide it's time to have an outing together. Now, they decide that the weekend they're going to spend together, but they're going to go to a local university, and they invite Amber, and William's crush Rick is going to meet them there. Now, after the kids take off towards the university, Debbie also takes off and won't actually allow Nolan to join her. We see her go to Art, who makes the costumes for Omni-Man and Invincible, and he has gone through the bloody and torn costume that Debbie found in the last episode, only to realize that he is responsible for the entirety of the Guardians' deaths. And he struck first also. And of course, you have Nolan, creepy Nolan, overheard the entire thing by sitting outside. Now, meanwhile, we see Adam Eve decide to give up on college and fighting off alien invasions to help humanity on its smallest level. Even packs her bags and takes off for a new life. Even though her dad begs her to stay grounded and have a normal life, she has zero interest whatsoever. She sets up this kind of home, and we start to see her helping throughout the episode, right? So back on campus, we meet Mr. St. Clair in Rick's class, who loves, well, himself, and he's a genius also, and he may also have a crush on Rick. I'm not sure about that one, but Mark decides he wants this. He wants a normal college life for he and Amber, only to have, a couple adorable moments interrupted by a monster of a man running around. The cyborgs from earlier are attacking anyone they deem fit. Now, Invincible shows up, and William actually figures out in that moment that it's Mark, but this thing is extremely strong and really goes toe-to-toe with Invincible until he tears off its helmet, and it sees its reflection in the water and realizes what it has become, and actually oddly commits suicide right there in front of everyone. So when Mark runs out, Amber is beyond pissed. She thinks the entire time that he ditched them and wouldn't help anybody that was hurt, and she's actually extremely hurt emotionally. And that's it for her. She's done. She is done with Mark and thinks he kind of chickened out the whole time. It's funny because the whole time through this, I'm literally just yelling at my TV to tell her, are you really that chicken shit, or are you just not really that interested? It's one of the two. So we also see at this point that Mr. St. Clair is the man behind the machines. He is their maker, and he has his eye now set on Rick. Amber then decides to go to a frat party. Like, you're at somebody's dorm as a guest with your boy. How rude. Anyways, we see Rick taken then by the not-so-secret Mr. St. Clair. And William follows up to try to help, and Mark goes after Amber. I don't get that relationship, but is interrupted by William calling because he is in trouble, and so is Rick. And we finally see kind of the belly of the beast, right? Mr. St. Clair's sewer office of sorts, and lots and lots of failed experiments, but a few that actually worked, including Rick. They are all extremely strong, and they take Invincible down. And the only way for them to come around is through William. Now, he appeals to Rick's emotions instead of his brute force, telling him about their relationship they had and the first time they had sex, which works. And Rick actually starts helping Invincible. They're able to work together and take down all of the cyborgs and Mr. St. Clair and call for backup. And that's when Cecil and the medics show up and are going to try to help Rick and take Mr. St. Clair into custody, right? So Black Samson and Monster Girl finally do both wake up, and Nolan visit Art for beers or to maybe make him a little bit scared. I'm not sure exactly, but I thought it was to kill him. Yeah, no, just beers. And that's when Debbie goes home, and she is waiting for him, and she is pissed, not to mention drunk, but she does confront him and ask him why he killed the Guardians, to which he doesn't even answer, and she's, drunk and goes to bed. So we do get a short post-credit scene of two kids trying to dig up Immortal's body. Now, Immortal is from the Guardians, if you don't remember, but the rumor is on Reddit, Reddit, if you drink from his skull, you will get its powers. But the Mauler twins show up and say, yeah, don't believe everything you read on the internet, and that's the end. It's absolutely amazing show. I am really enjoying it. I'm kind of hoping that it gets renewed and we go further into the Invincible legacy, but it does seem like right now, I believe we have 3 episodes left. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I think they're doing a great job with it. So let me know, of course, what you guys think in the comments below if you're enjoying the show. If you have no interest, either way, I want to know. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon and subscribe stars. You guys literally make this channel possible. Huge thank you to Cage the Mick, Robert Mick Twiz, Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris Z, David L, David Rafford, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Mighty Balls, Mike Buckner, Maizen Barbosa, Ruskar, Ryan Decker, Robert Hoffman, and Doc Holliday. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget on the way out to like as always if you enjoy the content and hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.